Hey, what's going on? It's Thomas Galdenzi with Combat Sports Coverage. And on this edition, I'll be joined by UFC fighter and fan favorite, Niko, the hybrid Price, who was scheduled to fight at UFC Fight Night 172, April 11th. But the event got canceled due to the coronavirus. Walk me through the steps of how you found out that the fight card got canceled.
Well, they sent an email out, and we went through all the emails, found one that said that they'll be moving our fight to Apex. And then, 2 weeks later, I saw Dana said they're suspending these 3 fights, or postponing. He didn't say cancel. He said, I'm not canceling. He said postponing, so I'm holding to it. But, that's how I found out, Just email and then YouTube.
And how did that make you feel, when you know that it might not be canceled, it might got postponed? How does that make you feel? You were so close to your fight. You're only about 3 weeks away from your fight. How did that make you feel?
It sucked. But, it's life. We can't do nothing about it. What am I going to do? Sue the corona?
Right, yeah, exactly.
I can't do that. It's just an obstacle. Another roller coaster hoop, and we're good to go. I will fight him if it's him. If he can get here, or if I can get to where he is. If we can make it happen, I'll fight him. But if not, I'll fight anybody.
And that was actually going to be one of my next questions was, do you think that fight with Muslim is still going to stay in effect, or do you think they might reschedule with another opponent?
I hope. That dude is a tough SOB. I'm ready.
Yeah, that was
I've
definitely...
been training my ass off. Can I cuss?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, I've been going at it out here in camp. I've been sparring with my boys over in Miami at MMA Masters. Doing my normal training at Victory MMA and Syndicate Boxing over here. Just grinding, man. Trying to glorify God every day with every training session. And every fight I try to get on that mic, I just yell G-O-D. So...
And how did you see that fight playing out with Muslim? Did you see yourself winning by knockout, TKO, submission, or do you think it was just going to be an all-out war?
It was going to be a war, but I was going to be standing at the end of it. I'm battle-tested, so come get some.
And then do you think the UFC, are they going to maybe send you or any of the other events that maybe got postponed or canceled, any compensation money for training camp, or is that kind of up in the air?
I haven't heard anything. It's up in the air as of I know. But I'm praying, I got 5 kids. I haven't fought since I don't even know. My last fight was the Upkick last year. So, I'm running low. I got some great sponsors though that help me a lot. So if anything was ever to go south, I'll be able to make shit happen. But I'd like to be able to not have to worry about making it happen. I'd like to just let it play out and it happens itself. But right now there's a whole bunch of stuff going on, and we got to be ready everywhere. Make sure your house is safe. Make sure your family's safe. That's above everything. As long as my family's safe, I'm good.
And you're such a fan favorite because of your super exciting fighting style. Out of your 14 wins, you have 13 of them coming by finish. What makes you such a fan favorite? Is it maybe something you do in training, or is it just a God-given gift that makes you such a finisher?
Everything I have is God-given. And then I happen to get little blessings and big blessings along the way. So, all I can say is it just happens. He lets it happen. So when he lets it happen, he knows I'm going to thank him for it. And I'm going to let everyone know that he did that, not me. The Upkick, yeah, that was craziness. When I saw it there, I was like, oh, let it happen. Boom! And I caught him. I was like, OMG, got him.
Yeah, that was definitely a spectacular knockout. That was in your last fight over James Viggs, a tough opponent. So that's awesome. And it was in the first round.
Guy.
And what do you prefer to win by? When you get a knockout or a submission, which one do you prefer to win by?
I like finishing in every aspect. I'll punch you out or I'll choke you out. I'm cool with either.
I've always wondered, are the highs the same? When you knock someone out, is it the same high as choking someone out, or is the knockout maybe a little bit more?
when you knock someone out, it's like, ah! You know, if you choke someone out, it's just like, yeah, bitch, you didn't have nothing. You know, like, it's like, I plan on coming here and just manhandling you and choking you. When you knock someone out, that's like, woo, got him. That made you slip.
That's awesome. What's been your most proudest moment inside the octagon so far? Was it maybe your last fight where you got that spectacular up-kick knockout of James Vick? Or was it maybe in your UFC debut where you got the first-round submission over Brandon Thatcher?
Man, I don't even know. I don't know, man. It's all great. I love all of them. I don't know.
They're all just spectacular, right? Yeah.
Career. They all feel great. I go in there and I just try to do stuff that no one's seen before. Wait until you see the next one.
And what have you been doing to cope with this COVID-19 coronavirus? Everyone's been on lockdown for about, going on a week, maybe even 2 weeks for some places. What have you been doing to help you stay insane?
I have a gym on my property. I'm straight.
So you're still...
I'm training. I put 7-minute rounds in with my coach yesterday. Jiu-jitsu. This sweet flying stuff. It was dope. And then I have weights. I have everything here. I run around my property. I've been training my kids. I posted my kid slamming the ropes the other day. That was his second set. For everyone to know, he's coming. Asher Price. He's got to catch them all your chin.
That's a good. I like that. I'm a Pokemon fan, so that's what's up. I like that one. And then the UFC next event that wasn't postponed or canceled was April 18th. UFC 249, Khabib versus Tony Ferguson, which is only 1 week away after your fight card. Do you think you might be able to get put on that fight card? Or
if they put me on it, you're gonna get something cool. Me and Tony Ferguson are the only people that really upkick someone in a UFC fight to sleep. So, yeah, dude, put us on the card. You're going to get something crazy. And shit. I don't think I can make 55, but if we fought, that would be a beautiful fight.
Right, yeah.
That would be savage blood.
And who do you think will maybe win that lightweight title fight between Khabib and Tony?
Dude, alright, so the way I think is just like Ferguson. Cool, you want to take me down, I'm going to cut you down here. So, I know it's possible that Ferguson can pull this out and do it. Because Khabib's going to get hit more than ever from the bottom. But, Khabib is also, now you got to look at this. Khabib's a monster. When he gets on top, what's he do? He smothers, confines, and holds you down like a straitjacket. He makes you not be able to move and then punches you in the face and says, I'm your daddy. He just murders it. There's so many fights that happen that in my head I really don't know. But I know how they could go if this guy gets the better and if this guy gets the better. So, but it's gonna be great. My daughter started staring at me.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I definitely can't wait for that fight card. Hopefully, I don't know why they don't put a lot of the guys on your fight card on that fight card. Just make it a big fight card. Who cares if it has a whole bunch of fights? It'd be good for the fans, good for you guys. And it's only a week after your event. So I really hope they can put you on that fight card or at least a fight card right after it so you don't waste all your hard work and training. And then,
but if so, it doesn't matter. I just added more layers.
That's a great mindset to have and great way to stay positive at a time like this. And I like to play a game with all the people on my show and everything. I like to just ask basically a couple questions, and you're just going to answer true or false. So we'll start now. First one: Dana White's going to send out money to all the events that got postponed or canceled.
Praying.
Then we will see John Jones fight at heavyweight in 2020.
False.
Niko Price will win his next 3 fights by finish.
True.
Kamaru Usman loses his 175-pound title in 2020.
True.
King of the Cringe Henry Cejudo will become the first UFC 3-weight champion.
False. muscles.
Nice.
Some
I
of
like
it's
it.
just too big.
45
He
is,
ain't
yeah.
gonna reach half of them. Not to be a dick. You're a fucking Olympian beast. But size matters to some levels.
And that's one question, speaking of size, a question I've always wondered about you. I'm a fan of you, of course. I love watching you in the cage and outside of the cage. You're a funny guy, and you're also super exciting to watch. But you look pretty huge for 170. I don't know if it's like the TV screen or what. Like, you're a pretty tall guy, and you're shredded. Is it hard for you to make 170 pounds or no?
No, I walk around 186, 187. I just have, I'm very vascular, and I'm very lean. That's all. You know, I eat ostrich meat. No, just kidding.
I was like, I need to try that, I guess. Get that in my diet.
Yeah, I just try to eat clean as I can. I messed up the other day, though. I had some pizza and some brownies, and I felt it.
Yeah, it's definitely hard right now being locked up, not eating, clean. But do you have any tips for anyone that is locked up at home? Maybe any good workouts or any good tips for them to maybe watch a show or anything like that?
Every now and then, if I want to get like a yoga session in, I go to Yoga for BJJ on YouTube, and I forgot his name, but he's a German black belt, and he does yoga. He's pretty good.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yoga for BJJ, and I hit that up on YouTube.
Oh, it's real cool. And do you have any special shout-outs to any sponsors or training partners? Lean
Box, Miguel Baeza, my boy out there at MMA Masters, and all the sparring partners out there. Cole, Eat the Little, Rafael. Who else kicks me in the face out there? A few other good guys. Cesar Ferreira, he's one of my big guys that kicks me out there. That dude threw me across the ring. It was awesome. Who else? Lean Box, they keep me lean and sexy looking. Roman Roofing, keeping a roof on my head. And just God and my family. Most of all, God, for letting all this be possible, first of all. Like, I just moved to a new house. I got some land now. It's cool. Everything's blessings.
That's awesome. And then do you have any last words to maybe your opponent or to any of your fans that are listening right now?
Don't blink when I get it, guys. And whoever I fight, if your name comes on my list, you better train hard.
That's exciting. That's awesome. And thank you again, Niko, for giving me some of your time for this interview. I hope you stay safe out there, and I hope everything does work out for you in the end and you can get in the cage very soon. And thank you again.
Thank you guys so much. God bless everybody through this coronavirus, and pray hard and work hard. Let's go.
Please hit that like and subscribe button below, and make sure to follow us on all your social media accounts. Well, until next time, my friends.